As a freelance creator, I often find myself wearing a lot of different hats. Sometimes I'm an artist, other times I'm a writer, sometimes I'm a podcaster, other times I'm a teacher, or I'm a graphic designer, the PR department, and the accountant, which really sucks. Sometimes I'm even a YouTuber. So how do you juggle between admin work, meetings, emails, invoicing, and networking, and the actual creative work? The answer is a one-word answer: batching. But what does that mean exactly? According to Google, batching is to arrange things in sets or groups. Every time you jump from one task to another, you lose momentum, and it takes time and conscious effort to get back in the groove. You end up spending an hour on Facebook because you forgot why you even opened up the browser. Or is that just me? Right, it's just me. Instead of jumping in and out of writing your big important novel to answer emails or interrupt your workflow to go buy art supplies in the middle of the day, you could consider batching similar tasks to avoid what is often referred to as switching costs. So if you do have to go pick up art supplies, how about scheduling that editor meeting or a coffee with a friend on the same day? I often try to book several meetings on the same day so I have the rest of the week for writing or whatever project I'm immersed in at that moment. Or when I'm doing YouTube videos, I can shoot 3 in one day instead of... Who am I kidding? I don't do that, but I wish I did. In my book Solo, I recommend keeping a list of low-level tasks that you can work on anywhere and anytime and fit in between other stuff. This could be doing research, follow-up emails, reading articles, or any number of things that fall between the cracks or pull you out of your creative flow on a normal day. Even within the artist part of the job, there are different processes: finding reference, character design, breaking down the script, thumbnailing, sketching, inking, and often coloring. Drawing balloons and borders on 60 pages of comics is super boring, but it still requires a certain skill and focus. So instead of spreading that task over several weeks, I tend to do it all at once. Yeah, it's still boring, but a few pages in, I get into the zone, and it feels pretty rewarding to watch the pages pile up and just be able to tick that box. The same is true for sketching or inking. I usually do all the sketching first on a book before I ink anything. And when I'm painting, I often work on batches of pages at the same time. While one is drying, I can work on the next. The trick is to build momentum and stay in the flow, hopefully create a better and more focused work. So my prompt for this video is to take a look at your own life, your own workflow, and see where you're losing precious time switching tasks, and think about what can be batched together. Just keep in mind the quote from John Lennon: "Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans." Sometimes stuff just comes up and you get inspired to work on something that wasn't on the calendar, or an old friend drops by the studio for a hang. Don't beat yourself up over it if you lose half a day here and there. It happens to the best of us. That doesn't mean we can't try to be a little more focused, right? So stop watching silly YouTube videos and get to work.